Watch the trials and tribulations of another young British queen. And Sarah Jessica Parker's divorce returns for a second season. Victoria 9 p.m. on PBS. The appetite for the dramatization of the lives of young British royalty seems to be limitless at the moment. Just a month after the second season of The Crown arrived on Netflix to widespread interest, Season 2 of Victoria touches down on PBS. Jenna Coleman plays Queen Victoria with a modern feistiness she brought in spades to the role of the companion on Doctor Who. This season takes place in the 1840s, as Victoria enters a state of serial pregnancy and engages in power struggles with her husband, Prince Albert, Tom Hughes. Diana Rigg, celebrated for her witty, acidic turn in Game of Thrones, will play a pivotal role as the Duchess of Buccleuch. MasterChef Latino 8 p.m. on Telemundo. The first ever Spanish-language iteration of the popular cooking competition turns its taste buds to Texan enchiladas, Puerto Rican mofongo, California fish tacos and more, as 14 amateurs from an array of countries compete for a prize of $100,000. Claudia Sandoval, winner of the 6th season of MasterChef, serves as one of 3 judges for the new show. Family Guy 9 p.m. on Fox. Seth MacFarlane's iconoclastic and absurdly sturdy cartoon will hit its 300th episode on Sunday. It has recently drawn attention for alluding to misbehavior by high-profile men, from Kevin Spacey to Brett Ratner to Charlie Rose, before formal misconduct accusations were made against them. But in this episode, Stewie and Brian set their crosshairs on each other, after a provocation from Brian turns into an all-out war. Divorce 10 p.m. on HBO. The show's first season ended on a shocking and sour note, with Robert, Thomas Hayden Church, calling the cops on his ex-wife, Frances, Sarah Jessica Parker. It can be a caustic pleasure, a chaser, heavy on the bitters, to Carrie's fruity Cosmo, James Pony Wozik wrote in his review in the New York Times, in a reference to Sex and the City. But the new showrunner Jenny Biggs has promised that the second season will be lighter, with a focus on the pair's reconciliation as they navigate their newly single lives. An ensemble cast that includes Molly Shannon and Tracy Letts is also expected to play a larger role. Somebody feed Phil on Netflix. Sending a funny man around the world to eat local delights is not exactly a new idea. But derivative or not, this Netflix series is in good hands with its earnest and affable Phil Rosenthal, who created the sitcom Everybody Loves Raymond. Mr. Rosenthal eats crab omelette in Bangkok and po' boys in New Orleans, which the Times named the top place to go in 2018, feeds elephants in Thailand and stops by Saigon, Lisbon, Mexico City, and other spots.